Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mean Green offense will take the field, and they'll get this thing underway. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. They're going to run it to the right. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Yeah, it's nice to have guys like this on third down, on money downs that you can go to, and you know he's going to win. Hit the gas, hit the brakes, create a little bit of separation. Nice job.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. He's looking to throw it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. The play action fake, trying to get to him. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They're trying to get to it. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Pushes for the goal line. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So FIU's offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They go right back to him. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Throws to the wideout. Fires a ball. Now it's picked off. He was looking for running room, but they get him down at the 28, and now they are set up.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. To let that one get away from them, they look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
They'll go to the air. He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Give to the back. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Burrow. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They're bringing heat. And they got him for the sack. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Here's the handoff. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Flushed out of the pocket. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
They'll go empty and 5 wide on 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my #1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. And then a low score. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Wall. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 2nd down coming up. They'll run play action. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. North Texas in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block, working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Florida International offense is back on the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. FIU will line up to punt. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Up-tempo for the offense. Gonna run it. It's Wall. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. North Texas in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man to the left. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
Now on 2nd and short after that pickup.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Zings it complete to the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Almost had the completion, just missed it. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
I love players that step up in big situations, in big moments, in big games like that, late in this game on 3rd down, and just get the job done. That defender, an outstanding job. Outstanding work right there on that pass rush.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. He'll come out throwing on first down. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. It is third and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. Getting some heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going up top here late in the game. And the ball is picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own.
And that is a back-breaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order